Oh, really? Daniel Craig cordially invites me to STFU about Phoebe Waller-Bridge writing Bond. No, no, no. No. Phoebe Waller-Bridge wants to change how the James Bond franchise treats women. You know, there's nothing wrong with treating women with respect and dignity, but this is James Bond. You still have to work within the character, and this is why people have a problem with it. Because of articles like this, where they're saying, oh, no, she wants to change it. We need to evolve the character to treat women properly. James Bond is absolutely relevant now, but the film has to treat women properly. This is the same story over and over again. And then, of course, we're getting this sort of information here. This is an older article. It's sort of related. This is why people are upset. This is why people are questioning, and this is why people... Well, we'll get into what they said about her. We're going to give you the backstory first. The idea of a woman taking up the Agent 007 title has been met with a lot of backlash by the public. Because, see, this is what they're doing in this movie. They're giving somebody the number 007, which I kind of view as synonymous with the character James Bond, which is a male character. Always has been, always will be. The film's production has a lot of problems. Yes, they have. Danny Boyle left for creative differences. See, now they're saying here, though, he wanted to change the conventional image of Bond in ways to including his attitude around women, of course, in consideration of the Me Too movement. However, changing Bond's image was not well met with the producers, and that's why he walked off. Producer Barbara Broccoli later assured fans that Bond's attitude would be changed, so he left over nothing, for no reason. See, this is what's concerning, because I see this type of thing. They're going to address the Me Too movement. They're doing all of these things. Not only that, she's saying, yes, they're adding her feminist humor. That is this whole style of humor all to its own. It basically consists of my vagina and aren't men stupid and don't penises suck and aren't they ugly and they just hang there. That's feminist humor, right? I don't know. It's not funny. I don't really pay attention to it, and this is why I don't think it has any place in this, in anything, just in anything. And of course she says, well, we'll see what I can sneak in. We'll see what I can sneak in. Of course. And of course now the problem with Bond and women feminism shouldn't have to be snuck in. Yeah, it shouldn't be in the damn thing at all. It's a Bond movie. It's for guys. It's a fantasy. It's for guys. They want to sleep with exotic women, drink, wear fancy suits and tuxedos, drive fast cars. That is the fantasy. Let's hear what Daniel Ugly Bond Craig has to say. He's not my favorite Bond. Just put it that way. He kind of looks like a guy who's been punched in the face a few too many times after getting drunk when his soccer team loses, right? That's who he reminds me of, and that's what he looks like. When Phoebe Waller-Bridge was brought in to punch up the script for No Time to Die, it was a very celebrities. They really are just like us moment. It was Daniel Craig who suggested Waller-Bridge for the job, thus revealing to the world that James Bond is just a big of Fleabag fan. I've never seen it. No. All I know her from is being L337, the Droid Lives Matter and I screw Lando Calrissian because I'm a robot, and we make it work when he changes my oil every once a month or something. Ugh, again, ew, right? It's ew. I'm sure Fleabag's probably just fine, or it's crazy femme. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Waller-Bridge was specifically brought in to apply some of her famous wit to the Bond 25 script. Which also counts all of these people. Writer. So she's just punching up with dialogue and funny stuff and sneaking in feminist agenda stuff. Right here. She says, I'll see what I can sneak in. Let's see what I can sneak in. She will... During a recent chat with the Sunday Times, Craig was asked about Waller-Bridge's hiring, but instead of inquiring about her contributions to the tone of the plot of No Time to Die, the interviewer wanted to know if the mastermind behind Fleabag and Killing Eve was a diversity hire. Fair question. I mean, with this whole having to sneak feminism in, etc., droids lives matter, blah, 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 blah. And 007 had no time for that bullshit. He says, look, we're having a conversation about Phoebe's gender here, which is fucking ridiculous. She's a great writer. Why shouldn't we get Phoebe onto Bond? Because she's going to sneak in the feminist agenda. Because she wants this. And then in other interviews, like, and you know, you can go through and read these articles, but she does say, no, they want to keep it the same. So which is it? Is it just for clicks? Is it for hate clicks? Just because people are kind of tired of James Bond at this point. It's kind of an old franchise. It really is. It's not Marvel. It's not the hot new thing anymore. So you got to do this for hate clicks, because that's what it feels like, right? She might very well keep it completely not woke, not anything, and they're just doing this in the marketing, right? And they do that so many times. It's so frustrating. This is why I have the writing crop. And you know what? If she is the best writer, and if she's going to give the funniest lines, or the best lines, or the best lines for those characters to make it memorable, right? Great. But if she's really just there to sneak in this feminist, Me Too crap, I don't care about it. That's not the James Bond we're signing up for. The article continues, I know where you're going, but I don't actually want to have that conversation. I know what you're trying to do, but it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. She's a fucking great writer, one of the best English writers around. I said, can we get her on film? That's where I came from. I had my eye on her ever since the first Fleabag, and then I saw Killing Eve and what she did, and I just wanted her voice. It's so unique. We are privileged to have her on board. Daniel Craig knows his place. It's a privilege. Oh, this sounds like somebody who got indoctrinated into a cult. They know their place like good little robots. They drank their Kool-Aid and now they're saying, yes, there's nothing wrong. See, everything is fine. You're crazy. She's the best. And James Bond's going to be the Me Too face of the future. This is why we're worried, right? And he will not accept any interferences to the contrary. Thank you and have a good day. Daniel Craig knows his place. Oh, God. And this is the same guy who was wearing, he went in drag a few years back for James Bond. He is kind of despite looking like somebody who's been in a few soccer riots, football riots for you guys in the UK. I do love my Brits. Also, if you guys do like my content, like, subscribe, share. That'll never pop up. But the share button in the comments and all the things. Every like matters. You guys are awesome. Despite looking like somebody who's been punched in the face a few times, he is the most emasculated, pussified Bond I have ever seen. Just this whole, oh, he knows his place stuff. Just, oh my God. It's a privilege to have this feminist woman who's going to turn James Bond into this woke nightmare by sneaking in feminist lines. And okay, we'll go over this article just to be fair. As well as writing the 25th installment of the 007 franchise titled No Time to Die, the 34-year-old could also be putting pen to paper for the next film. And we are totally on board with that. Phoebe has reportedly impressed producers so much that they want her to work on the next Bond movie. Did she Me Too them? Is that like what? Phoebe's contribution was great, far greater than we anticipated. A source told the publication she was across the entire script. The writers also brought into No Time to Die. The writer was previously brought into No Time to Die to add a layer to the screenplay, but also changed the dialogue for male characters and became involved in scenes involving generic warfare. The source also added that Phoebe helped cheer the mood of the film's set. At first, no one knew what was going on. Now everyone's happy. This is going to be a great bond. Speaking to The Observer, she said, "The film they've got is such an exciting story. It's been a joy to work on. It's mainly about making them feel like real people, which they do in the previous films. I think Daniel's films have had really fantastic Bond girls, and it's about keeping that up." Oh, so she's punching up the Bond girls' dialogue to be what? The chicks from Ghostbusters 2016, or is she actually going to give these like real people personality? Give us a genuine people personality. That'll be fine, as long as they're not these little mindless NPC mimics of white man bad, 40-year-old white dudes, etc., etc. Because that's a meme at this point. And you know how we feel about memes.
I just see people, and I just play people.
We make fun of them till no end. And you know what? If this movie is just a giant, great big stinking meme of Me Too crap like Droid Lives Matter, then it's going to be hilarious to clip, right? It's going to be absolutely a privilege to clip.
Mystic, back, mystic, back, mystic, back.
Just like all the other crazy crap we clip here to meme. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am Mecha Random 42. Daniel Craig, you can just shut the... You STFU yourself, Daniel. Go STFU yourself, Daniel Craig. I'll see you guys on the next video, live stream. Buy my merch in the Teespring shop. And I'll see you guys later. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!